Hey there everybody, my name is Jason Muller and I just wanted to give a quick introduction to the class that we're going to be holding at El Camino College's Community Education. It's pretty exciting because we're going to be able to use the School of Architecture's state-of-the-art architecture lab, and we're going to be focusing on actually connecting all the programs, which is not typically offered anywhere. Like, you'll learn AutoCAD, you'll learn Photoshop, you'll learn Revit, 3D Max, etc. But they'll never really teach you how to work them together, and that's kind of what you need for when you are working at a firm, and trying to produce presentations. And so first off, we'll be focusing on AutoCAD, and what we'll do is we'll essentially do some tracing on Google Maps, kind of get a site plan, get stuff going, and we'll create like floor plan sections, elevations, work with XREFs, kind of the basics of architecture that is necessary to actually be learning AutoCAD. And what we'll do is we'll bring it into the next step. And either you'll have a modeling program, which is like the secondary step of each class. Say for instance, we're bringing it into Revit. And so we'll bring the AutoCAD into Revit, and we'll simply start modeling the ground planes, all the foundations, the floors, the walls, how to do doors, windows, the roof, materiality, stuff of that nature. And then we'll kind of focus on trying to extract 3D, from the 3D model, we'll try to extract line drawings out of there. But not only that, in the Revit class, we'll be focusing on rendering outputs straight out of Revit, which is awesome because it's like all in one. And then after that, we'll kind of focus on bringing the Photoshop element into it and kind of adding people, image quality, adding cars, little foliage, stuff like that. That's the Revit class. The 3D Max class is a little different. We'll be focusing on AutoCAD first, the basic 2D AutoCAD, plan sections, elevations. But we'll be modeling in 3D AutoCAD. And a lot of people are scared of 3D AutoCAD, but there's nothing really to be scared of because it's essentially, if you know AutoCAD, you know 3D CAD. You just need to learn how to extrude and kind of subtract objects and kind of get used to it. And I know I have a lot of practice in it, and it's really feasible if you really grasp the concepts. And AutoCAD is really good to be exported into 3D Max. And 3D Max is just like the best rendering program there is out there. And we'll be focusing on 3D Max rendering, like lights, lights, camera, action, like we'll have great renderings. We're not going to get into animation, but we are going to be able to, get into materiality, lights, camera, and stuff of that nature. And we'll bring those out into Photoshop again, adding people, adding cars, foliage, stuff to make it look realistic, or whatever you kind of feel you want the output to be. And then there's going to be a third class, which is going to be a little more advanced. It's going to be where you do the basic, AutoCAD 2D drawings to bring into Revit, but we're going to have Revit be the modeler and model our project in Revit, but we're going to bring it into the advanced rendering program, which would be 3D Max. And we'll bring this advanced, 3D Max to life, and we'll bring these beautiful images that are coming out of this Revit program that we're going to also extract line drawings out of, but also extract professional renderings out of, which is amazing, of course, and that's something that's really valuable in the architecture community. This program is brand new. We're working with Mike Stallings, School of Architecture at El Camino, but we're going to be adding extra classes. In the years coming up, we're going to be adding Rhino with V-Ray and Grasshopper, and also SketchUp with V-Ray as well. And so it's a really exciting time to kind of sharpen your pencil on the programs you're not super familiar with. I'm going to be teaching it with my brother. He teaches at New School of Architecture down south. I have been personally working here in the South Bay, and I'll be teaching these classes with my brother, and we'll also have teacher's assistants, so that it will actually provide a lot of service. That's the focus. It's not really about getting money and this and that. It's about providing service, because I went to El Camino and I was inspired by Mike Stallings and Dave Richardson, not only to be, an architecture student, but just to be a good student. And So that's all I have. If you have any questions, please feel free to write them down here at this blog, and I'll answer it as best as I can. And stay tuned. Take care. Bye.